Hi, I'm Jessica Beck from All Ears English IELTS Energy. We have an amazing podcast that is published 4 times a week. Check it out, IELTS.allearsenglish.com. Today, I want to talk to you about the writing process. Now, if you have studied any writing, academic writing, creative writing, whatever, you're going to know that everything you write, you follow a 3-step process. And this is no different on IELTS. I'm going to tell you why it's so important. So, step 1, planning. Step 2, writing. Step 3, checking. Now, a lot of students feel time pressure, so they want to skip the planning, just go straight into writing the essay. And then they use all their time for writing and they leave no time for checking. This lowers your score. It's not saving you time, it's decreasing your score. It's dropping it by a whole band point perhaps. So this is really important, you guys. You have to practice this timing. So the first step, planning. In task 1, you should spend 3 or 4 minutes planning. In task 2, you should spend 5 minutes planning. And again, this is something you have to practice. You have to sit down, give yourself that 60 minutes for 2 essays, but plan out your time. Use your phone, time yourself. Make sure you are spending not too long, not too short to focus your ideas. So why? How does planning help us? Well, in task 1, you need to look calmly at the graph. Make sure you understand what the topic of that graph is. Don't just start writing. I see students think they understand and then they start writing about something and it doesn't make sense because they didn't take the time to look calmly at the question and the graph. You also need this planning time to choose the most important numbers that you're going to put in your essay because you must have those numbers in your essay or your score drops immediately. If the examiner sees no numbers, score goes down. So you need that time, you guys. Also, for task 2, you need time to brainstorm and sort out the best reasons and examples to support both sides or one side. Because if you don't take this time, then your writing is going to be unorganized. Your ideas are not going to connect, all right? This impacts your score directly. For task 1, you must have this planning, most important numbers, understand the graph in order to get a good score for task response. In task 2, you must take this time to sort out your ideas. Think of strong supporting examples, and then when you write, it's already organized for you. You've already worked it out. You must do this in order to get a high score for task achievement and a high score for cohesion and coherence. All right? So this few minutes of planning helps your score in 2 categories: task response, task achievement, and cohesion and coherence. You got to take that time. Now, the last step, checking. I think you could think about it and know why this is so important. When you proofread your work, you are catching spelling mistakes. You are noticing grammar errors. Also, really important, you can see if you have repeated a word too many times because that makes your vocabulary score go down. All right? So when you're checking, when you take just a couple minutes, all right, 3 or 4 minutes, that's it, 3 or 4 minutes to check your work, you are increasing your vocabulary score and your grammar score. Again, this process doesn't happen right away. It's something that you have to sit down and force yourself to practice and get used to the feeling of the timing before test day. So important. You can't just watch this video and think, okay, I'll do that on the test tomorrow. No, you won't. Not if you don't practice. All right, so please watch this video a couple times and think about this process and how you are going to make yourself practice it, because as I said, it will increase your writing scores. And who doesn't want that? For more advice and clear, simple strategies and how they are connected to your scores, please visit my website at IELTS.allearsenglish.com and check out our course with many more writing strategies, vocabulary, and perfect models for you to read and follow. Our course is called 3 Keys IELTS. You can check it out now for $1 to see if you like it. And I know you will. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.